Hi everybody. In this video, we are going to discuss how to configure SSH protocol in Packet Tracer. So SSH protocol, secure shell. So it is used to have a secure remote login. So this is the protocol which helps you or which is going to protect you. So whenever you make a remote login to any device. Telnet protocol is a plain text protocol. So Telnet is having a lot of drawbacks. So the one of the very important thing is it is a plain text. That means all the data, whatever it is, either the username or password, anything, it is going to be sent in a unencrypted format. That means it will be in a plain text format. So it is not a secured one. In order to replace the Telnet protocol, we are having the SSH protocol. SSH protocol is a very secured protocol. Okay, it is going to encrypt all your data in the transmission. Now, I am going to use this particular topology diagram to configure the SSH protocol. So here we have one network. This is a single local area network. I have two PCs, PC0 and PC1 connected with a switch, and the switch is connected with the router. So first thing, we have to go for the IP address planning. Now, for PC0, we have to give an IP address, and PC1 we need an IP address, and also for the switch. So for the switch, what I'm going to do means I'm going to assign the IP address for the VLAN. So VLAN 1 I'm going to take. For VLAN 1 I'm going to give the IP address, and for the gateway. So this is going to be your gateway. So for the gateway we have a IP address. Now our IP address plan is going to be like this. So for PC0, let me give 10.0.0.1 is IP address. Then for the second PC, the IP address is 10.0.0.2. So I'm going to give it. Then for the VLAN 1, so here that means in the switch I'm going to take VLAN 1. So the IP address is 10.0.0.3 is IP address I'm going to assign. Then for the gateway, so this is our gateway. For the gateway, the IP address is going to be 10.0.0.4. So this is our IP plan. Okay. Now, so let us start assigning the IP address. So let me assign the IP address to the PC0. I'm going to the IP configuration. So IP address is 10.0.0.1. Subnet mask 255.0.0.0 because it is class A IP address. Then the default gateway. So the default gateway is IP address of your router. That means this interface. Okay, 10.0.0.4. So 10.0.0.4 is the IP address. Then let me assign the IP address for the second PC. I'm going to the desktop IP configuration. So as per the plan, this is going to be 10.0.0.2. subnet mask 255.0.0.0. Then the default gateway is 10.0.0.4 is the default gateway. So for the first two PCs, we assign the IP address. Okay. Now we have to assign the IP address for VLAN 1. Okay. In the switch. So let me go to the switch. Go to the CLI command line interface. So we are now inside the switch. Okay. So I'm going for the enable config terminal. So we are now in the global configuration mode. So in the global configuration mode, I want to go to the interface. So interface VLAN 1. Now I'm inside the VLAN 1 interface. So I have to assign the IP address now. So the command is IP address. So already we planned the IP address 10.0.0.3 is IP address. So 10.0.0.3 okay space subnet mask is 255.0.0.0 because it is class A IP address. Then I'm going to give the command no shutdown. So this will make the interface administratively up. Okay, so no shutdown. So automatically okay, it is going to be the change, that means the state is going to be up. So we assign the IP address for the VLAN. Okay, VLAN interface or VLAN 1. Okay. So next one, the next step is we have to assign the IP address for the gateway. That means for this interface. So this is fast Ethernet 0 by 0. So let me go to the router, CLI. So enable config terminal. So we are in global configuration mode now. Next one, we have to go to the interface. So interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0. So now I'm inside the interface now. Okay, that means specific configuration mode. So this is a specific configuration mode. So now I have to assign the IP address. IP address already we planned it is 10.0.0.4. So IP address space 10.0.0.4 is IP address. So 255.0.0.0. So this is the subnet mask. Now no shutdown. So no shutdown command, it is going to enable your interface. It is going to turn the interface administratively up. So we assign the IP address for all the interfaces, whatever the interfaces we needed. Okay, we assign the IP address. Then the next step is I want to configure. Okay, that means I want to enable the SSH protocol both in the switch and also in the router. Okay, that means from PC 0 you can make a remote login to your switch or you can make a remote login to your router. Okay, anything. So for both, okay, in the switch also I want to enable the SSH protocol and also in the router also I am going to enable the SSH protocol. Okay, in this scenario. Now, so let me go to the switch first. Okay, I am in the switch now. Okay, already it is in specific configuration mode. That means you are inside the interface. Okay, you can see this prompt. It says IF. So IF means we are inside some interface. So better you have to come out from that. So I'm just giving exit. Now you are in the global configuration mode. So what is the first step means? The first step is you have to change the name, the default name of your switch. You have to change it. So now the command for that is host. So by using the host command, I'm going to change the name of the switch. So host, I'm giving so. Now, so the name of the switch is okay changed. So the next step is you have to create a domain name. Okay. So IP, the command is IP domain name. Okay, IP domain name. So you can have any name here. So for example, I'm giving net.com. This is the name of the domain I'm giving. So sur is the name of the switch in net.com. Okay, the domain is net.com is the domain. So I created the domain here, net.com. Now the next step is we have to generate the keys. Okay, so for encryption here SSH protocol is going to use the encryption technology. That means it is going to encrypt all your data. Okay, from the source means from the remote login. That means from your PC to the your destination. Okay, that will be the target, whatever the target. So between this, all the communication will be encrypted. So for encryption, we need the keys. So that is the basic thing. Either it is a symmetric encryption or asymmetric encryption. So you need a key. But here what we are going to do means we are going to use the RSA algorithm. So which is a asymmetric algorithm. So I want to generate the keys. So the next step is going to be generating the keys. Okay, for encryption. So the command is crypto key generate. So the name of the algorithm is RSA, okay, or SC. So we are going to generate the keys. So if you enter, so it is giving the some instruction. So the name of the key will be sur.net.com. So sur is the name of your router or switch, whatever the device, but here it is switch. Net.com is going to be your domain name. Now choose the key of in the range of 360 to 2048 bits. So you can choose from this any range. So if you are going for the higher bits, that means if you are having more number of bits, that means 1000, 1200. Okay, if you increase the size of the key, it will take time to generate. Okay, so the length of the key is a very important factor as far as encryption is concerned. you can have up to 2048 here, but for safe side, okay, that means I don't want to spend too much time here, so I'm just giving 512. So 512 bits of key is enough for me in this case. So I'm fixing the length of the key is 512 bits. So now generating 512 bit RSA keys, the keys are not exportable. So it is already generated, you cannot copy it from there, it is not exportable, but the key is generated. So this is the next step. Okay, so what we have done here, we have done three things. We changed the name of the switch, then we created a domain name, then we created the key, okay, or as a key we generated. Okay, so the next one is, okay, these are the three different steps. Now the next one is we have to create a administrator user. Okay, we can create a user now. So the command is username. Okay, username. So you can have any username. I'm going to have the username as admin. Okay, admin is the username. Then the next one is secret. That means I want my passwords to be secret. That means it should be encrypted while storing in the machine, in the switch. Then the password is 12345 is a password. I'm fixing a very simple password. So in this step, I created a username. So the username is admin. Okay. So password is 12345. Okay. So now, so the next step. So what the next step means? So we have to enable the virtual lines. That means the VTY command we have to enable, configuring the VTY lines. Okay, with SSH protocol. Now I am in the same global configuration mode. So the next command is line VTY. So 0 to 4. Okay, so only 5 lines is enough. Okay, I am having 0 to 4. Then login local. Then it should be only through transport. That means only the transport should be only through the SSH protocol. Okay. So if anybody wants to enter remotely, so if anybody wants to access this device remotely, so the transportation mode, okay, is should be only through the SSH protocol. So transport input SSH. Okay, input SSH. So these are the major configurations. So almost we have done the configuration. So I'm just going to exit from here. You can save all the configurations, whatever the configurations you have done, you can save by using the command, copy command. So copy running config, okay, startup config. So we have saved all our configurations. Okay, it is now saved. So let me try. From the PC, I want to make a remote login into my switch, okay, by using SSH. So let me try how to do it. I just close this. I'm going to the PC 0. Go to the command prompt. So in the command prompt, okay, so the command is SSH -L. Okay, the username is admin. Okay, username is admin. Then the IP address. So the IP address we have given, okay, for the VLAN 1. So the IP address is 10.0.0.3 is the IP address. Okay, 3. Now, so it is asking for the password. So password we have already given. So 12345. 12345 is the password. So I am in this machine. That means I am in the PC. So remotely I am accessing the switch. Now it is asking for the password. I entered my password in the machine. Okay, that means in the PC1, PC0. So the password will be transmitted to the switch and the checking is going on. It is going to verify only in the switch. So whatever the data you send from here now, it is encrypted. So your password will send in an encrypted format. Now I'm doing all the things. I'm now inside the switch. Okay, I'm PC. So remotely I'm accessing the switch. So whatever the things you are typing now or whatever the communication happening from here, it is going to be completely an encrypted one. Okay, so we have the proper SSH protocol is enabled in this case. Now I'm going for the router. So in the router also I want to do the same setup because I want to access the router remotely from PC0 or PC1. I want to access the router also. So the same steps we are going to repeat it. Okay, we are going to do it in the router also. So I just click router, enable, config terminal. So now the same thing, you have to change the name of the router. Okay, you cannot have the default name. So I'm going to change the name. So host. Okay, so let it be CAS. So I change the name of the router. So the next step is we have to create a domain. Okay, IP, domain name. Okay, same domain name. If you want, you can have the same domain name. Okay, whatever we have already given. So if you want to change the domain name also, you can change it. You can give a different domain name. So I'm going to give, let it be hello.com. So this is the domain name I'm having. So the next one is we have to create, okay, the keys, RSA keys we have to generate. Crypto key generate RSA. Okay, so RSA is a very powerful algorithm. So RSA. So now let me increase the size of the key. Okay, so previously I used 512. So now I'm planning for 1024 bit key. Okay, so I just give 1024, generating 1024 bit keys. So key will be non-exportable. So it is already created the key. So 1024 bit key we are using now. Okay, so the next one is, so we have to create a user. So I'm just creating a user name. So there I give admin. So hello, here I'm going to give some different name. Okay, I'm just giving, for example, okay, VRR. So VRR is a username I'm giving. So better note it down somewhere. Okay, if you forget, it will be a problem again. So VRR is a username. I'm just writing it here. Okay, secret. So password for safety side, let me have 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we created the username. So the next one is we have to configure the VTY lines with SSH. So for that, I'm going for line VTY 0 to 4. Okay, now login local. The transport should be through SSH. Transport input SSH. So the changes are, that means the configurations are over. Now I want to save the configuration. So what is the command? Copy, running config, startup config. Okay, so all the changes are saved now. So we can try the SSH from any one of the PC. Okay, so let me go to the second PC. I'm going to the command prompt. So from the command prompt, now I'm going to use the SSH protocol to make remote login into the router. So SSH -L. So the name of the user. So here the name of the user is not admin. Okay, that is for the switch. Okay, so for the switch we give the username as admin. Here we have to give the username VRR. Okay, we already fixed that. So VRR. Okay, then the IP address. So IP address of your router. So that means fast Ethernet 0 by 0. The gateway 10.0.0.4 is the IP address. So it is asking the password. So the password we gave 1 2 3 4 5, but let me try a different password. Okay, I'm giving 5 4 3 2 1 is the password I'm entering. So the password is wrong. Okay, password is not matching. So it is requesting the password again. So again I'm going to give you a wrong password. So 98765 something I'm giving. So again it is requesting the password from you. So one more time I'm just giving the password. So it is also a wrong password. So now you can see the connection is closed. So that means, so three attempts it is giving, 3 chances it is giving. So if you are doing any mistakes, that means your password is not matching. So 3 times it is giving you the access. Okay, so after the 3 tries, automatically the connection will be closed. Now let me give the command again, SSH, okay, -L VRR 10.0.0.4. So it's requesting the password from us. So the password is 12345 is the password. So now you can see we are now inside the router. So this is how the SSH protocol works. Okay. Thank you very much. Keep watching.